Hello everyone. In this lecture we will study about the third type of class, that is exception class. Now what is the use of the exception class? Exception class is used to raise the errors which occurs during runtime or which occurs during compilation time. So exception class are used for raising the errors. Now we will again move on to transaction code SC24. Now whenever we are creating a exception class, its first name always starts with CX. As persistence class name starts with keyword CL, the exception class name starts with the keyword CX. So I am creating, suppose, exception class ZCX underscore, suppose, validate value, suppose. Now I will click on this create button. Now see, by default the superclass name CX underscore static underscore check is automatically appearing. This is the superclass. If you are using this superclass, the methods of this class will be automatically coming into this class. Means you are inheriting something. You are inheriting the properties of this class into your own class. Now suppose description of the class is to validate the value. I will go with exception class. I will click on this save button. I will take it as public. I am saving this as a local object. Now this is our exception class. Now we have one important point here. If we go for the properties, if we go for this superclass which we have given, if we double click on this superclass, it is again navigating on to one superclass, that is CX underscore root. What is this superclass? This is the global superclass for all the exceptions. Whenever any exception raises, we will always handle that with the help of this CX underscore root. So CX underscore root is the superclass. Under that CX underscore root we have this class, and we are using it in our own class, that is this one. So CX underscore static check, for this the superclass is CX underscore root. So CX underscore root is at the highest level. Among that we have CX underscore static check, and under that we are creating our own class. Now we will go for text. Now we have this exception. Now we have this exception ID. Suppose I am giving the text to this exception ID. Suppose enter value other than X. Now suppose this exception ID has this text. Now I am saving this. I am checking for the syntax. Now I am activating this class. Now I will use this class in our program. Suppose I am going for SC38 transaction code. Suppose I am going for SC38 transaction code. I am creating one example. Suppose Z exception class. Creating, suppose, underscore 1 exception class example. Now I will take the type as executable program. Now I will click on this save button. I am saving this program as a local object. Now I will go for creating an object. data, allo underscore object, type ref2, now I will go with the name of the class. Suppose my name of this is my name of the exception class. Control V. Now suppose I am taking one parameter, p underscore value, type C, 1. I am activating the program. I am going for text element. I am providing p underscore value is suppose input. I am activating this. Back. Now we will call the class. So I will take it as try and try. Okay. Now I will go for pattern. I will go for ABAP object patterns instance. The instance is, I will go for exception class. My name of the exception class is zcx underscore validate underscore value. Okay. Now I am raising this exception. I am control X this exception. I am putting into this try block. Now here I am writing the condition if p underscore value is equal to X, and if. Now I will write the logic. Whenever this exception will raise, I will pass this exception. I will display the text which is relevant with this exception. So I will catch this exception into cx underscore root. Now what is this cx underscore root? We have already discussed cx underscore root is the global class for all the exceptions. Now what we have done, whenever this exception will raise, we are catching this exception into the superclass cx underscore root. Rest we will continue in the next lecture.